Do you ever wonder why some celebrities reach incredible success but then become practically irrelevant in the industry overnight, or worse? One reason for this could be that these celebrities are cursed, or were affiliated with a movie or TV show that brought on a curse. That's why today I'm going to be breaking down the top 10 celebrities who might be cursed. But before we get into that, Lindsay Ivan of Most Amazing Top 10 is launching a reaction channel soon, so make sure to check that out at the link below. And at number 10, the Glee Curse. The most well-known curse among millennials is probably the Glee Curse, and this is based off of the hit show Glee that ran from 2009 to 2015 and launched massive stars like Lea Michele and Darren Criss. However, after the show ended, many members of the cast were involved in very tragic circumstances. Many even passed away. The curse began after Corey Monteith, who played Finn Hudson, was found dead from an OD in 2013. Then in 2018, Mark Salling, who played Noah Puckerman, took his own life. This was because he was on trial for possession of disgusting and illegal content. And most recently, Naya Rivera went missing and then was pronounced dead after she drowned in a California lake while she was out with her son Josie. Thankfully, her son was unharmed. And in an even more tragic coincidence, her body was discovered on the 7th anniversary of Corey Monteith's death. And at number 9, Kristen Bell. Kristen Bell is an incredibly successful actress and is loved by pretty much everyone. However, people think that she might be cursed because the roles where she's been the most successful are the ones where she's not on camera. Kristen has been involved in some of the most successful projects ever, like Gossip Girl and Frozen. But like I said, both of these roles were voice acting roles. And the projects that she's actually starred in usually flop, like When in Rome, Pulse, Fanboys, and Burlesque were all box office flops, and her TV series Veronica Mars was also cancelled very early on. However, she's having much better luck with the show The Good Place. However, it seems like even though she's a huge star, her box office performance is usually lackluster. And at number 8, the 27 Club. The 27 Club is a group of musicians that people believe are cursed because they all died of very tragic causes at the age of 27. The first member of the 27 Club was Brian Jones. The Rolling Stones guitarist was found dead in his pool in 1969. Next was Jimi Hendrix, who died from choking on his own throw-up during a binge in 1970. A month later, singer Janis Joplin died of an OD. Then, less than a year later, Jim Morrison, the lead singer of The Doors, was found dead in a bathtub in Paris from heart failure. And even though those deaths could be chalked up to all the partying that these stars did at that time, the members of this club continued to mount. And many years later, musicians like Kurt Cobain took his own life at the age of 27, with his sister even claiming that he talked about joining the 27 Club before. As well, singer Amy Winehouse died in 2011 from an OD, adding her name to the ever-growing list. And at number 7, Adrien Brody. Adrien Brody became a household name after he became the youngest man to win an Oscar for Best Actor when he won for his role in The Pianist in 2003. At this time, everyone was convinced that he was going to be the next big thing in Hollywood, and comparing him to other legendary actors like Al Pacino and Leonardo DiCaprio. However, his star seemed to burn out almost as fast, and after The Pianist, he made some near career-ending choices with his movie roles, including The Village and The Singing Detective. Both of the movies were bashed by the critics. After those films, he has never achieved the same level of success, and his acting work is few and far between. Some think his huge success in the beginning of his career caused him to be cursed, either by his own decisions or fate. And at number 6, Playboy centerfolds. If you're too young to know what a Playboy centerfold is, back in the day when the magazine was huge, one woman would be the centerfold each month, and it was a very high honor. But people have noticed a very scary trend with the centerfolds and think that becoming one is actually a curse. According to the richest, 16 Playboy centerfolds have all passed away under the age of 50. There have been a number of causes, including ODs, car accidents, and instances of people taking their own lives or even being killed. Many think there's a connection between Playboy and the untimely death of Anna Nicole Smith. However, many think this is a ridiculous theory, as there have been hundreds of centerfolds without any issues. Former Playboy editor Gretchen Ertegren said in her book that she believes the untimely deaths of these centerfolds are more so due to their party-heavy lifestyle and not a curse. Halfway at number 5, The Passion of the Christ. The controversial film The Passion of the Christ might have actually been cursed. This is because multiple members of the cast and crew were struck by lightning while filming. And to give more context on this, in the US, in any one year, the odds of getting struck by lightning is 1 in 700,000. While filming the scene of the Sermon on the Mount, leading actor Jim Caviezel was struck by lightning, and immediately afterward, so was assistant director Jen McElhaney. It was actually the second time that McElhaney had been struck by lightning on the set. The movie ended up doing incredibly well once it was finished and got nominated for 3 Oscars, but 3 people getting struck with lightning is definitely a little worrisome. And at number 4, Poltergeist. The 80s horror flick Poltergeist has been rumored to have been cursed. This is because 2 of the actors who were involved in the film had untimely deaths. 22-year-old actress Dominique Dunne was killed shortly after it came out in 1982, and the star of the film, Heather O'Rourke, died due to a misdiagnosed intestinal issue. But that's not all. 2 cast members also passed away shortly after the film as well. One claim that fueled these haunted rumors even more was the claim that real skeletons were used as props in the film instead of fake ones, although that claim has not been verified whatsoever. And all this definitely makes the movie a lot creepier to watch. And at number 3, The Twilight Zone. The Twilight Zone was a show about horror and science fiction, loved by many, but many think that the film adaptation of the show was definitely cursed. This is because multiple actors that were working on the film passed away in the midst of filming. All of these actors were killed in a helicopter crash. The actors were Vic Morrow, as well as 2 actors, Renee Chen and Maya Ding Lee. The director of the film, John Landis, was charged with involuntary manslaughter after the deaths, adding even more horror to the incident. However, he was later found innocent. But of course, a tragedy like that completely changed the tone of the project and made the rest of the actors on the film fear for their safety. And at number 2, The Oscars Curse. Have you ever noticed that a lot of actors who won Academy Awards end up with incredibly lackluster careers after their win? Well, it's such a common thing that it has spurred what's called the Oscars Curse. It says that celebrities who win an Academy Award end up dropping in popularity and receive fewer jobs in the industry after. And there are tons of names on this list, like Halle Berry, Gwyneth Paltrow, Nicolas Cage, and Charlize Theron. The other variation of this curse is that actresses who win Oscars, particularly for Best Actress, will later have trouble in their love lives, and their partners will cheat on them or even divorce them. And finally, at number 1, The Terminator Curse. Another film series that is rumored to be cursed is the Terminator franchise. It started when Terminator 3 star Nick Stahl was admitted to hospital and placed on an involuntary 5150 psychiatric hold. Then around the same time, the Terminator 2 star Edward Furlong was admitted to rehab for substance issues. These issues apparently started when he began filming Terminator 2. Another part of the curse is Kristen Bell's disturbing behavior on the set of Terminator Salvation. And if you don't remember this, it got exposed that after a crew member ruined a take, the actor went off on a loud and scary rant, swearing excessively. This rant not only drastically changed public opinion of him, but it caused a decline in his career as well. He later apologized, saying, quote, "I was out of order beyond belief." Finally, original star Arnold Schwarzenegger has had a lot of issues exposed in his personal life, although not actually linked to the franchise. So that's all for this list. Let me know your thoughts below. But before I go, I'm going to shout out some comments from my video on actors who were exposed this year. Patrol Clip said, "Wait, I didn't know Zac Efron is David Hasselhoff's brother." Well, that's why they both worked in Baywatch. I didn't even see that until now. They look so similar, it's crazy. Then 7 Maybe said, "Mackenzie, you get more gorgeous every video. Thank you so much. That is quite the compliment." Then Prep Board said, "Anyone else remember Khloe Kardashian and Lamar? Like their fragrance, unbreakable bond? LOL, can we stop talking about the no talent Kardashian, whatever sisters in 2021, please." I definitely understand why you want to stop hearing about them. They are pretty much everywhere, but I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. They are just so juicy and dramatic, and there's always such crazy things going on about them. I honestly don't think we're gonna ever stop talking about them unless they want us to. Literally, I think that's the only way. Alright guys, that's all for the video today. Thank you so much for sticking around if you made it all the way here. If you liked the video and want to see some more, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel below. I've been your host, Mackenzie Smith. Make sure to check us out on social media, and I will catch you all in the next one.